Hola amigos, bienvenidos. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's another absolutely amazing day in the neighborhood. Man, I can sit out here all day and just take in the breeze, taking the scenery, taking the water, taking the boats, taking the music that I hear in the distance. But I want to say bienvenidos, welcome to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. If you are a more seasoned viewer, subscriber, you guys are always welcome. I really do appreciate you guys. You are amazing. I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best. Love, joy, health, prosperity. Wishing you just favor and wishing for you to just have favor over everything that you do, everything in life. Also to be a hard worker because faith without works is dead. So yeah, I want you to be a hard worker. But today I got 10 ways not to get bored. Yes, 10 ways not to get bored here. And some people say, man, you live in paradise, palm trees, summer year round. How could you get bored? Well, you can get bored. But we're gonna talk about some ways on not getting bored. There are some things that you can do to keep yourself occupied. And you have to stay occupied because the Bible says like an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So you don't want to be idle, just not doing anything, just kind of living Groundhog Day. You get up, repeat the same thing and all that stuff. Yeah, that's idleness. So we want to be advancing. We want to be moving and growing. But the first tip I want to say is like get yourself a hobby or two, a good hobby or two, whether it's learning how to paint, you know, dealing with jewelry, making jewelry, learning a new instrument. Yes, learning a new musical instrument. I've got a neighbor, like a neighbor in my vicinity, that he's been learning the saxophone. I never met this man, but I can hear him. He must be like on his balcony or in his room and it just echoes out. And you can hear him practicing. And I've been listening to him for about 2 years. And I can say, this is one thing I can say, he's been consistent. He has been consistent. What in the world's going on over there? They were yelling like somebody fell out the boat or something. But this guy with his saxophone, he's been consistent, persistent. I hear him like every day for like an hour or two every day learning the saxophone. And at first I was thinking, man, this guy has got a long way to go because he can hit a tune. He cannot hit one tune. And over the past 2 years, each few months, I can notice that he's getting better. He's getting better and he's getting better. So you can take something like that. If you've always wanted to learn an instrument, and if you got time here, hey, use it as a hobby, man. That could be a way of really growing yourself and, you know, entertaining yourself. I've got a friend on the North Coast in Cabarete. He plays like, what do they call the thing? What is it, a xylophone or something like that? He plays that and he sings and he plays another musical instrument, but now he works at a nice restaurant twice a week. He sings there and he does it because he loves doing it and he gets paid to do it. Yes, he gets paid to do it. And it's just a beautiful scenery. He's out on the water. It's a nice restaurant. It's a nice vibe. That's a way that you can pass time. And if you're here in a few other places, you can take up fishing, surfing. Like it's a lot of people that come out here and fish every day. Not really right here, but around those other rocks over there. Up on the North Coast, you got Cabarete and you had Meeches and Macau and Sosua, kiteboarding, surfing, all that stuff. Scuba diving, snorkeling. Hey, it's a lot of things, a lot of hobbies that you can take up. And you're not just passing time, you're growing from these hobbies. Next, your personal health. Personal health, personal fitness. You can focus on that. You can say, hey, I've got the time and go for a walk. Work out, do something, join a gym. Now, I don't like gyms and, you know, I don't really do gyms, but you can join a gym, you can work out, you can do some push-ups, but you can focus on your health. So you're not just passing time again, you're growing yourself also. As we're all getting older, and the older we get, sometimes we look back and say, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have taken better care of myself. I would have walked more, I would have drunk more water. I would have, you know, climbed up a tree and got some coconuts. I will do that. Coconut Joe gets his coconuts. Next, you can start a diary, or do they still call them diaries? You can start a diary for the, I guess the females, in a journal or a journal. diary or a journal, or you can just write a whole book. Just write a whole book. It can be done. If you ever wanted to write a book or do anything like that, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. Get out your pen and paper, get on the internet, get on all these AI things and learn how to write a book. You can do it, no problem. And yeah, it can just be amazing. And that is benefiting you, it's growing you, and it can grow your pocketbooks also. Before you know it, you can have a book done. You can have a book done. Next, you have to speak to people. You have to speak to people. You have to say, hello, how are you doing? And you can make new friends that way by just speaking with people. Next, you can find different events out here. Find different events. They're online, they're in different social media groups and things of that nature on what's going on in your particular area. You can see gatherings, get-togethers, you know, where people get to know each other. They, hey, talk with one another. Oh, you're from so-and-so. Oh, I'm from here. Oh, you're from Nebraska. I'm from Alabama. You're from Spain. I'm from, I don't know, Mississippi. Let's include Mississippi, man. Mississippi never gets any love. But there are different groups out here doing different things. Find yourself a group. Even if you're not like American or Canadian and you're from Europe, you're European, you're German, there are different groups and whatnot for people like that. Or you can just find a general group altogether. Now this one thing keeps me busy a lot, or these two things keep me busy a lot. Laundry and cleaning. I feel like I am always doing laundry and I feel like I am always cleaning. There's always something to clean. Especially around here, there's always some sand to get up. Next, get on the phone and call some of your family and friends back in your hometown. Now I know some people may do that, but just do it more often because sometimes we get so busy or we got things going on here, we're going there, and we look up, we really hadn't talked with anybody in a few days. So every now and then, every day or every couple of days, pick up the phone and call someone you love. Call your friend, call your siblings, your parents. You gotta call parents. If you still got your parents, you gotta call them. Yeah, pick up the phone and make a few phone calls. Look, you can find a charity to get involved with. Yes, you can find a charity to get involved with. They're not as popular or well known here than in the United States, like different charities that you can go donate your time, resources to. But you can find some good charities. And also, if you're into going to church, find yourself a worship center. Next, you can go out, you can go shopping, you can go to movies. I like to go to movies. Like I said before, I like going to the movies on Tuesdays because they have a deal. You can go catch a movie for 175 pesos. Yes, that's about $3. So and that's at night. That's not a matinee, that's at night. So you can go catch a night movie for $3 on Tuesdays. I love it. There's always a good vibe in there. There's always a lot of people in there. So you can do that. You can go window shopping. Just get out. You can just get out. Lastly, go for some road trips. Get on the road. I know driving here is crazy. Some people said, no, I'm not driving. Get you a taxi, I don't care. Get a taxi, get on the Guagua bus, get on the Caribbean Express bus and go somewhere and explore a different part of the country or a different area, even if it's not that far, even if it's only 25 minutes away. Go explore, go on a road trip. But road trips, do some road trips. So those are some tips to help you from getting bored. And you might say, man, how could you be bored? Look at the beautiful seas and all that. So, and some people are not as close to the sea as I am, or some people just don't enjoy the sea as much as like I enjoy the sea. And so you have to find other things to keep you occupied because you don't want to just sit in the house, eat, watch TV or whatever, and on social media, looking at social media and all this stuff. Unless you're watching my page, then it's different. If you're on YouTube watching me, it's okay. You can spend a few hours watching that, But guys, that's it. Wishing you nothing but the best. Like, subscribe, notification bell. You know how it goes. All that good stuff. And please watch out for coconuts. Peace.